Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Now we are going to discuss about relational operators. That is to a kind of binary operators. Binary operators are the one which requires at least two operands. There are 6 relational operators in Java. Why do we require the relational operators? Relational operators are used to show the relation between two operands. That means they are used to compare between. Let us see each and every relational operators in detail. So relational operators are 6, I told you. They are greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, equals to, and the next one is not equal to. Totally we have 6 relational operators which are used to compare two operands. Let us see one by one. Suppose we have a value p equal to 5 and q equal to 3. Then we are going to make a table by giving greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, equals to, and not equals to. See, when we have the relational operators, when the condition is true, that means when the relational operator is evaluated to true, then it will return a true value. When it is false, means when it is not evaluated, that time they are returning a false value. So the relational operator will return either a true value or a false value. Let us see. P is 5 and Q is 3. Let us see the comparison. P greater than Q. P greater than Q is true or not? 5 greater than 3 condition is true or not? Yes, it is true. 5 greater than, that is P is greater than or equal to Q. What is the value of P? 5 and Q is 3. Is it greater than? Yes, definitely greater than. Okay, so what is the value? 2. That means it is checking either of the conditions, whether it is greater than. Okay, if it is not greater than, it will check whether it is equals to. We are going to see in the next one. Next example we will see that. Then 5 is less than 3 or not. Condition is false. So if, or we can say that is returning a 0. 5 less than or equal to 3. 5 less than or equal to q means that is 3. Condition is false. 5 and 3 are equal or not? 5 and 3 are equal or not? No. So it is giving you false. Next, 5 is not equal to 3. Yes, it is true. That means it is giving an answer 1. Okay. Now let's take another example. P is 3 and Q is 5. 3 greater than 5. Condition is false. 3 greater than or equal to 5. It is false. 3 less than 5. True. 3 less than or equal to 5. Condition true. 3 and 5 are equal. Condition false. 3 not equal to 5, condition is true. Okay, let's take another example. 3 and 3. Is 3 greater than 3? No, then it is false. 3 greater than? No. Or equals to? Yes. So the result will be true. 3 less than 3? False. 3 less than? Condition false. Or equals to 3? Condition true. 3 and 3 are equal. Condition is true. 3 is not equal to 3. That condition is false. 3 is equal to 3 is true. 3 not equal to 3 is false. So this is what is the relational operator. Normally, when the condition is false, we can represent them with 0, and when the condition is evaluated to true, we can represent them with a non-zero value. Normally it is with 1, because from the beginning we studied a switch has got two modes. One is 0 and the other one is 1. 0 shows the false, that is switch is off, and 1 shows the switch is on. Similarly, we can give those values also in the truth table. While you make this table, if you give them with zeros and ones instead of T and F, that is okay. That means T will be replaced by 1 and the false will be replaced by 0. Okay. Next, some more things I would like to say about this, about these relational operators. That is, relational operators have got less precedence, less priority than the arithmetical operators. What is that? They are less preferred than that of the arithmetical operators. Let's see with the help of one example. See, we have 5 plus 3 greater than 2 plus 1. So how do they execute? That is what is our question. Which operators are having higher priority? As I said just now, arithmetical operator, the plus symbol will have definitely a priority than that of the greater than symbol. So this expression will be evaluated as 5 plus 3 first. That means even though we do not give the bracket there, that will be considered as 5 plus 3 greater than 2 plus 4. So this will be the evaluation. 5 plus 3 is 8, 2 plus 4 is 6, 8 greater than 6. The result will be true. I think what I said is clear. Even though we do not give the bracket, they are evaluated in this way. Reason is arithmetical operators have got higher priority than that of the relational operator. Okay. Now, one thing more you may keep it in mind. All the relational operators can work with integer values, fractional values, as well as with the characters, but not with the strings. Now, when we are using the fractional values, there can be some changes. Reason is, suppose a fellow is dividing 10 divided by 3, the result 3.3 is okay. Another one fellow says it is 3.33. Depending on the number of decimal points, decimal places, the values are treated as different one. Suppose the third fellow is saying it is 3.333, etc. There is a difference between these two. Again, these two have a difference. But what did we do? We divided the same number. So when we compare, suppose this is stored in A, this is stored in B, and the third one 10 divided by 3 is stored in A like this with one decimal place. 10 divided by 3 is stored in another variable with 2 decimal places, and 10 divided by 3 is stored in third variable with 4 decimal places. They are not equal. Even though we divided with same number, they are not equal. The reason is, with the fractional numbers, the equal to operator cannot do the perfection. That means if A equal to B here, definitely the answer will be false, even though we divided the same number, due to the number of decimal places. Okay. Next one point more. Do not confuse with double equals to and single equal to. It is asked many times in the examinations. What is the difference between these two? First one is relational operator, which is checking for equality, and it will give you either true false answer, true or false answer. But what about the other one? It is an assignment operator. Assignment operator. That means if you give A equals to 3, this will check whether this A and this 3 are equal in nature. Are they having the same value? If A and B are having same value, true will be returned. Okay, but in the other case, A equal to 3, what happens? The value 3 will be assigned to the variable A. So this is the difference between the double equals to and single equals to. Okay. I think all these points are very clear. So we will meet again with the logical operators in the coming class. Thank you.